Meanwhile, I found the secret to fishing with peanut butter dough balls for catfish is to wear peanut butter colored pants. Caught this sucker on peanut butter and crackers.
And Kool-Aid.
And Kool-Aid, that's right. Peanut butter, crackers, and Kool-Aid. Well, hey there, hobby homesteaders. Welcome back to Pete's Peak. Today, we're over here in the barn because we've got a mess to clean up. So I don't feature our four-wheelers and ATVs on the channel very often, mainly because we're not too proud of them. They're old, they're beat up. Poor old Honda doesn't have any brakes. It's almost killed several people. It's falling apart, and the blue one's not too far behind it. But they serve a purpose around here, and that's to get us up and down the hill. So we try to keep them going. Now I'll tell you, I wrench on things and try to keep things up into shape, and I do a lot of projects, but what that results in is me putting off things that I feel like can wait until later. And we've got one of those deals on this Kawasaki Bayou 400 behind me. This is about a 96 model, I think, and it started dripping oil, and that drip has turned into a full-blown leak that's not only making a mess of my barn floor, but also leaving a trail on the trails. So we finally got to do something about this. I got to get this cleaned up and get it fixed. I've just been pouring oil in it, trying to get by because I had other more important things to do, but it's time to get that fixed. So first we're going to drag out the pressure washer and get this mess cleaned up, and then I've got some new crush washers to put on the oil line, which I think will take care of this. Let's hope. That's good. Oh, yeah, right there. No, it's actually blowing out of the side of the jug.
Oh, I see it, yeah.
Yeah. We got a gasket blown out. How's the bomb pop?
Good.
You call them bomb pops or rocket pops?
Bomb pops.
Freedom pops. Well, that ain't good.
What?
Because I snugged her up and it didn't help. I mean, that's like a we got to pull the engine to fix it kind of deal.
Like
well,
the whole engine.
As it turns out, it's not just a simple oil line. It's the base gasket on the cylinder. So I'll have to order one. I don't think we actually have to pull the motor, but we got to go pretty deep to get to that to fix it. So that's going to happen another day. It sounds like what we're going to have to do today is
Fishing.
Fishing? What kind of fishing?
Catfish.
Catfish? We're gonna go get some chicken livers. There are some downsides to having Dollar General invade your farm country, but there are some upsides too, because we just run across the road and buy a thing of chicken livers and go catfishing. We run across the road and get batteries for your Xbox controllers, get Red Bull. It ain't all bad. What are you practicing up for Halloween? You gonna be a walrus? Or. So it would appear that we will pour a little more oil in it and run it till we get the parts in. All right, Caden, what's the plan?
We're gonna make, cause Dollar General didn't have any chicken livers, so we have to make dough balls now.
What are we gonna put in our dough balls?
Some crackers.
We're gonna put your Cheez-Its?
No.
Oh, those are your snack.
Yeah.
All right.
And some peanut butter.
Peanut butter, peanutty.
And some Kool-Aid.
Which one are we putting? Cherry or tropical punch?
Cherry.
All right.
Or one tropical punch.
So we'll put tropical punch, peanut butter, and crackers. Think that's gonna catch us an albino catfish? I hope so. All right, so we throw them in the deep freeze for a little bit while we eat some supper, and then we'll head up and see if we can catch some catfish. All right, guys, we've got our dough balls, our fishing gear, and some corn to put out for the deer. We're gonna check the trail cameras on our way in, then we are going to do some catfishing. All right, well, we've got our little dough balls here. And I don't know how well it's gonna work, but we're gonna try it. Caden's chomping at the bit. He's running off and leaving me. I better get in.
We're probably gonna get a lot of nibblers.
Oh, I got a dandy. Dough ball fish, baby. Look at that. They like peanut butter and Kool-Aid. That didn't even take very long. Did you see that? I had to go get a pair of pliers, I think. Caught this sucker on peanut butter and crackers.
And Kool-Aid.
And Kool-Aid, that's right. Peanut butter, crackers, and Kool-Aid. Pretty healthy little feller. Let's go turn him loose. And guys, as you can see, man, it is dry here. And our pond is as low as it's ever been. This is about where it was last year when I put the pond sealer in it. So obviously it didn't make much difference, but fish are still healthy. We're still having a good time with it. So it is what it is. Now, the good thing about the peanut butter balls is they work. The bad thing is they're messy. And you pretty much only get one cast. You got to leave it alone. If you reel it in, it's going to fall off. My wife laughed at me when I asked if she had pantyhose, because I was going to wrap them in pantyhose and try that. But anyway, here we are. No pantyhose. Got another. Oh, looky there. She's a healthy fish. All right. Let's go up here. Step out on the rock. Watch him swim away. Well, that's pretty fun. We wanted to fish with chicken livers, but dollar store doesn't carry chicken livers, I guess. Which I guess I should have known. But anyway, so we got there and we thought, well, what can we use for catfish bait? And I never fished with dough balls and had much luck, but I just decided, hey, we'll try something. And then Caden mentioned something about the outdoor boys making dough balls. So we got peanut butter, crackers, and Kool-Aid and just crunched it all up, mixed it all together. We put it in little egg cartons to make little balls out of it and set them in the freezer to harden them. Now, the whole freezer part probably could do without if it's not too sticky, but ours was a little warm and sticky, so it seemed to help it harden up just a little bit. But so far, so good. I'm really wanting to catch one of those albino cats that are in here. We've got 5 albino cats. We've never caught one. We've seen them when we fed, but we've never caught one. I'd really love for Caden to catch one. It looks like a turd to me. Oh, Caden. Hope you catch a big one. Cast it out there.
I can cast it out where...
Yeah, cast it kind of out in the middle. That's perfect. Now just let it sink, let all the way to the bottom. Let it sink all the way to the bottom, and then tighten up your line and just feel for bumps. Oh, you still got it. Good. Come over here to the other side of me and sit.
Now it looks like a
It looks more like Kool-Aid now, don't it?
No, it looks like an eaten turd.
So guys, I'll tell you one thing. It smells like elementary school lunchroom out here fishing with these dough balls, peanut butter and Kool-Aid. What do you think, Caden? Does it smell like your lunchroom at school?
No, because we don't have any Kool-Aid.
You don't get Kool-Aid?
No.
Man.
It's Switch.
What's Switch?
It's like an energy drink for kids.
An energy drink for kids. Switch. You could use a switch sometimes. You know what a switch is? We got another. Oh shoot, I let it get loose. Oh, I let him off. Well, I'm gonna straight up blame that one on you guys, because I was trying to get him on camera and I let my line get slack. Still my execution, I guess, but we lost that one. But that is 3 fish in 4 casts with these dough balls. Do you? I heard him snort just a minute ago. Oh, I'm getting a bite.
Where did it go?
It flung off. Oh, I just lost my bait. I just fed that fish. I didn't wait long enough. There's deer right back here in the woods behind us. Try to go straight out in front of you. That's the best place. Oh, flung it off again. This time bring it to me and I'll put it on for you, okay?
We didn't bring enough.
Well, we'll fish till it's all gone. Well, we'd never done it before. We didn't know how much we'd need.
There's 6 more.
All right. That's enough for 6 fish if we do it right.
Yeah, we'll let them do it right.
Maybe you're not. I'm catching fish. Go. See, I told you that was the spot. Oh, did he get off?
Yeah.
Oh, I had a bite and I lost him too. It's all right, man. You got to lay into that hook though once you feel them.
I went.
Says the guy who also lost his fish. You already feeling bites? You cast pretty shallow. You may have bluegill eating at yours. So don't get excited. You got to make sure it's swimming away with it. Otherwise, it might just be bluegill nibbling against it, okay? Yeah, guys, I'm going to tell you, this is why I had this pond dug. This is what it's all about. There is nothing more fun than to come up here on a nice, cool evening. No, not yet. Come up here on a nice, cool evening. You can listen to nature and have fun hanging out with your kids.
I don't think even comes on my head.
Oh no! I missed him and lost my bait again. I did just what I told you not to do and got antsy. Perfect. Nice soft little toss. Just let her sink to the bottom and let it sit. Don't jerk it around.
I see that bird.
Yeah.
Is that a doe? That's a pigeon. Oh,
I got into this one. Yeah. He's a fighter too.
don't let him off.
I ain't. I got him.
Don't let him off.
Well, he's a fighter. Look at him roll.
Don't let him off.
Number 3. Not quite as big as the others, but he's pretty nice. All right. Nice looking little fish.
Oh, wait.
What?
I might not have lost. I can run it.
There's a big old bluegill. Well, Caden, what'd you think?
Terrible.
It wasn't terrible though, was it?
It was.
We just got to bring more next time.
No.
And you got to be able to sit a little more still.
I was still as could be.
Well, did you have fun?
No. 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 No.
You kind of look to me like a boy who had some fun.
No, I didn't.
You kind of look to me like a boy who's being a sore loser.
Meanwhile, I found the secret to fishing with peanut butter dough balls for catfish is to wear peanut butter colored pants, because you can wipe peanut butter all over your pants. Caden, come here and show them all the peanut butter on your pants. Caden didn't wear peanut butter colored pants. So Caden's navy blue shorts. Now Caden would look like this anyway. It'd be dirt instead of peanut butter, but still. All right, guys, well, that's about gonna do it for today's video. Me and Caden had a blast making our little dough balls and catching some catfish. Caden, come here. Caden's a little disappointed because he didn't get to reel in any catfish tonight, but he did get several bites, didn't you?
No, I only got one bite.
You only got one? Well, you missed your one bite, but he was wanting to fish with a bobber to begin with, and that just wasn't working. And so when he switched over, then he got a bite. But he's got to practice a little bit catching them catfish, but he'll get her down, and we'll perfect the little dough ball situation, and we'll be back in the game. So hope you guys enjoyed this video. I appreciate y'all watching. Y'all have a good day.